Hi everyone. Just wanted to do a quick update on what had happened. I know I've been bad and I meant to update every 2 weeks and I haven't, and I've been terrible. So I'm very sorry. But I was working on the pink lace shawl and actually making some progress, which was really cool. And it was getting slower and slower progress because all of the beading and beading every other row, and it was taking forever. It was very frustrating, but I was making progress. And then I went to Sydney and lost it. Like 40 hours of work. I was not happy. As you can imagine, I was very unhappy. I was quite miserable, actually. It's not the way I would recommend getting rid of a project that you no longer want to work on. As it turned out, I just found the impetus and wanted to work on it, and then was stuck in Sydney for 2 days with nothing to do, having lost my knitting project. So, yeah, that was not great. But I did, while I was there, pick up some blue lace yarn, which was against my vow not to buy any more yarn or start anything new, but I was miserable and stuck in a different city. So I have been playing around with some more lace, which I will eventually probably finish and turn into something. I'm starting to like this lace thing as long as I'm not having to bead. So I think if I'm doing anything else in the future, lace is fine, beading is not. But when I came back, I found these, which were two like wrist warmers. I still haven't woven in the ends because seriously, who has the time? But I did these ages ago. They're really cute. And really warm as well. It's a Morris and Sons yarn. It's Empire 8 ply. You see that there. So that's the yarn. It's gorgeous. It's really nice to work with. And I'd made these two really simple wrist warmers. They're basically just I think it's a half double in it's American, I believe, that has a single crochet. Yeah, so it's a half double stitch, which was lovely. And I'd started a little circle, which was about that wide, which was eventually going to become a hat. And so, in desperate need of projects to sit down and work on, I pulled out some more of the yarn and am working on a hat, which, yeah, you can tell where I started because I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I was actually working half doubles, and then when I started around this time, it's a bit clearer on that side, I switched to a single around the edge so I can actually tell where I started. And then I'm using a rib pattern, which, if you can see that there, so it's alternating front post double and back post double. It's giving this really cute kind of rib pattern, and it's really stretchy and it's nice. And I can't decide at the moment whether I prefer the right side or the wrong side because both look beautiful. The wrong side is a little bit neater. There's kind of less there's a really obvious loop on the right side, which is really cool as a visual detail. It gives it this kind of almost P around it, which is really nice. But the wrong side is, yeah, a little bit neater. There's not that same kind of really obvious visual detail in it. So plan is at this stage to finish that. If I have it here, I have the blue. This is the blue that I bought. It's a 2-ply. I've never worked in a 2-ply before. I hate it. It's awful. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. But it is a 2-ply. Yeah, the beginning of the pattern is actually the beginning of the same lace pattern that I was working on, the Snow Peacock. This yarn is another Morris & Sons, just because I happened to be at Morris & Sons. This is also Empire, but it's their Empire 2-ply. So that's it there. Yeah, like the yarn I got, this one, I got last time I was in Melbourne, or possibly not last time, but I was in Melbourne and picked it up literally on my last day. I think it was on my way to the airport, and made one of the fingerless gloves, wrist warmers, on the plane. It was that easy to crochet up. They're really, really straightforward. And yeah, so I picked up some more of the Empire, and that's that. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep going and finish a shawl with it, or just give up, frog that, and turn it into like a really simple, lace scarf or something. There's a really cute pattern that I saw done up in the same thing. It's about that wide or thereabouts, basically just cast on, and then it's simply like knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over the entire way across, and then I think it's purl the whole way back, and then back across, and it gives you this gorgeous kind of bias pattern going up in one direction, and it's very simple and it looks really good, and so that could be an option. I haven't decided yet. I'm also thinking about doing like yarn over knit together on one side, and then slip knits on the other side, so that it kind of meets in the middle. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Because yeah, I'm really enjoying lace knitting, but I am finding that it's taking a huge amount of brain power, and I don't have a huge amount of brain power at the moment, which is why something like this hat is really great, because I don't have to think about it. It's front post, back post, front post, back post. When you run out of stuff, you've reached the end of a round, and do a slip stitch to join, and chain two to start again. So yeah, so if you have any ideas, please put them in the comments down the bottom. Otherwise, I will try and be more on the ball and put up another thing in a fortnight. I will have finished the hat by then. In fact, I'll probably do something in a couple of days when I finish the hat. I forget how incredibly easily stuff crochets up. It's one of the things that when I'm in a knitting phase, I forget how much I love to crochet, because it is so easy and so quick and so tangible, and everything just happens really fast. So that will probably happen in the next few days, depending on how much time I get to myself. Everything is actually happening, kind of going gangbusters with PhD, so hopefully I won't have that much time to myself. Hopefully I will be busy and getting stuff done at work. All right, we're back. Apologies for that. Something went wrong with my camera, and it all just canned halfway through. I was just about to say goodbye. So yeah, please subscribe if you're interested. Please leave any comments down the bottom. Tell me, what's your favourite lace project? If you have a favourite lace project, what's your favourite lace stitches? If there's something that you can just do without thinking about. And what's your favourite like quick knit up or crochet up when you just need something brainless that's just going to happen. So yeah, please let me know. It's been wonderful actually keeping myself doing something. I should have something back to you in the next couple of days, hopefully, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Who knows? When I finish the hat, to go with the wrist warmers, and then I will of course need to weave in the ends, which I'm just so excited about. But until then, and beyond then, I guess, I'm a boy who knits, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.